If saying no makes you feel guilty, it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because somewhere along the line, your nervous system learned that no equals danger, no equals rejection, no equals punishment. So you say yes, not because it's aligned, but because guilt feels safer than consequence. And that's the guilt reflex, our official alignment anchor. Yellow light, pause, breathe. Right where I am, God is. So I ask, what's the most aligned next step? Not the most impressive one. And I move, one faithful step at a time. Here is today's consequence. When no feels like sin, you will keep betraying yourself in the name of being good. You'll call it kindness. You'll call it love. You'll call it being a team player. You will call it being spiritual. But the result is the same. You become reliable to everyone but yourself. You become available to everyone but your own life. And over time, guilt turns into resentment, exhaustion, and a quiet disconnection from God's presence because you are too busy obeying fear. In this conversation, there are two familiar characters. Character A, the guilty yes. The guilty yes is kind-hearted and trained. They don't want to disappoint. They don't want conflict. They don't want to be selfish. The guilty yes looks something like saying yes immediately, then feeling sick later. Over-explaining boundaries so they sound acceptable. Apologizing for needs that are normal. Doing things out of obligation, then resenting the person you agreed to help. Confusing guilt with God. Character B is the clean, sacred no. The clean, sacred no is not cruel. The clean, sacred no is honest. They know boundaries are not rejection. They are stewardship. The clean, sacred no looks like saying no without a speech, letting disappointment exist without fixing it, holding the boundary even when the body feels shaky, trusting that love does not require self-erasure, listening for truth instead of obeying guilt. And listen, beloved, the guilty yes isn't weak. The guilty yes is conditioned, but conditioning can be healed. Here's how guilt disguises itself as virtue. It can look like saying yes so you don't have to feel uncomfortable, doing things you don't want to do, then calling it being humble, saying it's fine when it's not fine, offering your time, energy, money, or body because you fear disapproval, calling it love when it's really fear of being judged, saying I don't want to hurt them while quietly hurting yourself, overgiving, then feeling resentful and confused about why you feel so drained. And our yellow light check-in, is this guilt or is this guidance? And here's the truth that steadies everything. Guilt is not always conviction. Sometimes guilt is a leftover alarm from an old life. Conviction is clear, clean, and loving. Guilt is heavy, frantic, and punishing. If God is love, then love will not demand that you abandon yourself to prove your goodness. Green light is not, they're happy. Green light is, my soul agrees. Red light is not selfishness. Red light is protection. And yellow is our holy hinge. Because yellow is where you pause long enough to realize feeling guilty does not mean you're wrong. It means you're growing. Boy, do I know the guilt reflex. I know what it feels like to set a boundary and then immediately want to take it back. Not because it wasn't true, but because my body didn't like the discomfort that came with it. And I had to learn this. Discomfort is not disobedience. Discomfort is often withdrawal from an old addiction. Approval, being needed, being the safe choice. The moment I stopped obeying guilt, I started hearing truth more clearly. The guilt reflex is like a car alarm that goes off every time you lock the door. It's loud, it's dramatic, it demands attention. But the alarm does not mean danger is present. It means your system is sensitive. Our yellow light is when you don't sprint into panic, you simply check. Is there an actual threat, or is this an old alarm reacting to a new boundary? And here is our pivot protocol. Pause, assess, and decide. Here is how to practice this today in real moments. Our first step is to pause. When guilt rises after a boundary, take one breath. Let your body feel the tremor without interpreting it as failure. Our second step is to assess. Ask 3 questions. What am I afraid will happen if I keep my no? Is this guilt coming from love or from conditioning? What would a clean, kind, clear boundary sound like in one sentence? And if you want the alignment chain, use this. Premise, what am I believing? Vision, what do I really want? Purpose, why does it matter? Strategy, what's the next faithful step? Because guilt reflex often sits on a premise like, if I say no, I will be rejected. And beloved, anything that requires self-betrayal to maintain connection is not connection. It is control. Our third step is to decide. Make one aligned decision, not 10, just one. Here are 3 options. Say the clean, sacred no. I cannot do that. Hold the boundary without explaining. That doesn't work for me. Buy yourself time. Let me check and get back to you. Then let the guilt wave rise and fall without obeying it. And remember, this is not the most dramatic step. It's not the most impressive step. It's the next faithful one. So here is your charge for today. Stop treating guilt like God. Guilt is not a compass. Truth is. And our yellow light, beloved, is to pause, assess, and decide. And today, practice this sentence. My no can be holy. My boundary can be love. If you like to journal, use the following prompt. Where do I say yes out of guilt? And what would a clean no protect in me? If something in today's conversation stirred you, don't rush past that. That stirring is often the soul's way of saying, pay attention. This is your yellow light. And you do not have to navigate this alone. If you are craving clarity, if you're ready to live with purpose and you want aligned action that holds up in real life, I would love to support you. You can reach out to learn more about Life Charter or what it looks like to work with me, Babs. Just send me a message with the word yellow and tell me where you feel stuck, numb, or unsure. I'll respond with the next best step and the simplest way we can walk it together. Until tomorrow, yellow light, pause, breathe. Right where I am, God is. What's the most aligned next step? Not the most impressive one. And I move, one faithful step at a time. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. I love you deeply. For in truth, we are old friends because we are